Hello, sorry if in advance the time or like the lighting changes because I am filming this part in the evening and I'll probably review the rest or film the rest of the review in the morning/afternoon. But today we are looking at the Storm Arena Street Fighter Alpha 3 RYU. The reason why I wanted to get this RYU specifically is because this is his art style and look in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
We are better. Who will survive? Engage.
And I have a bunch of Marvel figures ready to fight Mr. RYU himself. He does seem a little outnumbered, so yes, I will bring out some other Street Fighter figures that I do have in my collection that do match their looks in Marvel vs. Capcom, specifically like the Jada Toys Chun-Li. That is her Street Fighter. I know she does have the Street Fighter 2 look/3 look. She does have the 3 look of the photo right there, but she also has the 2 look right there. So let's take a quick look at the box. Right there, got some art. Storm Arena, Street Fighter Alpha 3. On this side, again, more art of RYU. On the back, got some nice looks of the figure himself and all the stuff that he does come with. He does come with a Hadouken, just pretty cool. And yeah, that is all I have to say about the box. Let's open him up. This is my first ever figure from Storm Collectibles. I never really got any other Storm Collectibles figures. The only one that really did catch my eye is the Morrigan, but now that they are making a Storm Arena version of Morrigan and the other ones from Darkstalkers, I don't really think I need to pick that one up, specifically because they Storm Collectibles skew a little higher than 1/12. They are more like 1/10 scale, so they are really big compared to like my Marvel Legends, which is my mainstay in my collection. While these are very, very, very good for Marvel Legends because these are specifically 1/12 action figures, so they will fit perfectly with these guys. So yeah, let's check them out. So my first impressions on this RYU and just on Storm Collectibles in general, this is a really, really impressive figure. I think if Jada Toys never happened, I don't think we would ever have gotten these. So shout out to Jada Toys and all their amazing figures. Like this Ken here, this is the Player 2 Ken. I got this guy for Christmas this last year from a friend, and shout out to James. This was a really awesome figure, one of my favorites. And yeah, no, shout out to Jada Toys. If they didn't create these amazing Street Fighter figures, I don't think we would have gotten these amazing Alpha 3 figures. And yeah, this guy is just really cool. And then yeah, we just got this in the mail. This is the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Captain America and Venom. Gonna review these guys probably right after I film this video. But for now, we will focus on RYU. So here is RYU. Again, this is his Street Fighter Alpha 3 look, which is the exact same look they used in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, New Age of Heroes. And yeah, this is my first ever figure from the company Storm Collectibles. And yeah, it looks really impressive. This was only around, I think, $29.99, so about a $30 figure. I did get it from Big Bad Toy Store. This did come out a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but a couple months ago. Big Bad Toy Store did have to delay their pre-order for this guy, which is fine. I'm so happy that I just have him now because he is coming in while all the other Marvel vs. Capcom Marvel Legends are coming in, so it's just perfect timing in general. And yeah, taking a quick look at that head sculpt, and it is really good looking. Really happy with how that turned out right there. And then yeah, this is a separate piece that you just plug in. It does swivel. It is just a peg and a peg hole. And then it does come with an alternate head sculpt right there. Very similar to the Jada Toys RYU from Street Fighter 2. And then yeah, he does come with 2 fists and then 2 Hadouken type hands. These are very gummy, which some people might not like. I actually really do like because it makes them easier to pop in and on, off and on, as you can see. You just pop that off, take the other hand that you want, and pop on, and it's very easy. That's actually really nice. Articulation on this guy. So he has a ball joint into a neck joint so he can look around. And then he can look down and up about that much. Some side to side. Arms go all the way around. He does have a butterfly joint. So he can go in and out, as you can see right there. Arms go up. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Swivels at a wrist with a hinge that can go side to side and up and down. Has a diaphragm joint in here so he can crunch and go out, go all the way around. Amazing work there. Legs can do the splits, which is really good. Does have cuts there at the gi, so you can get some more articulation. And they do have drop down hips, very similar to SH Figure Arts or some SH Figure Arts. The legs can go basically full forward, which is really nice, and go a little bit back. And then you get an upper thigh cut right there. Double jointed knees. Ankles go down. They do go up. Get ankle rocker. And then, yes, you do get some toe articulation. So, yeah, that's the articulation on RYU. Very impressive. Well, you know, Storm Collectibles are known for their articulation. So, not known, but their articulation is pretty good. So, yeah, I'm really happy that he has all that movement. Very good for a RYU figure. So yeah, again, for other accessories, it does come with the hands, the head, 2 of these tassels, and then he does come with a stand for his Hadouken effect, which is really nice. You get him charging up the Hadouken, and here he is firing it. And yeah, that looks amazing. So cool. Alright, it's about time we compare him to other figures in my collection. First, let's do the Jada Toys RYU from Street Fighter 2. You can see the differences between the two RYUs and the designs. And here he is next to Jada Toys Chun-Li. I will be using these two in my Marvel vs. Capcom display because in her game sprite is this, while her game art, her key art, is her Street Fighter Alpha 3 look. So, you know, until I get that one from either, because I know Jada Toys is also doing the Street Fighter Alpha 3, but, you know, I think I might want to stick with Storm Arena. I don't know. I definitely want to mix and match. That's what I'm very excited for now that Jada Toys is going to be going into Alpha 3, that you can mix and match in which style looks better for your collection, which I think is really, really cool. So yeah, that's how these two stand up next to each other. Next, here he is with Player 2 Ken, and I think they look great next to each other. I know Player 2 Ken, or at least this version of Ken, is in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's one of his alt colors, is his Player 2 look. So I might use this. Well, I still want to also get the Storm Arena Ken and review him, because I think it will look great next to this guy. But this guy, for now, works. They can, you know, brawl and fight each other. Which is pretty cool. And lastly, here he is next to Street Fighter 2 Cammy. Again, her look is very different in Alpha 3 and in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, so I won't be using this one. I'm excited for Jada Toys and Storm Collectibles or Storm Arena to be creating both in that style, so that'll be really nice. But yeah. So those are all the Street Fighter figures I have in my collection. Now let's compare him to some Marvel figures to see how he fits in the Marvel Legends side of my collection. Here he is next to my boy Cyclops right here. This is the X-Men 97 version. Here he is next to Modular Iron Man. And for my last comparison, here he is next to Psylocke. So yeah, really excited to fit this guy in with my Marvel vs. Capcom collection. He's going to look really good in it. Took a lot of fun photos of this guy, so if you guys want to see some photos, stay tuned. And yeah, that was my look at the Storm Arena Street Fighter Alpha 3, RYU. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.